From Zero to Millionaire, the power of never giving up. This is not just a story about money. This is a story about pain, patience, failure, faith, and unbreakable determination. This is the story of a man who started with nothing, no money, no support, no shortcuts, and still reached the top because he never gave up. Arjun was born in a small, forgotten village where dreams were expensive and hope was rare. His father worked as a daily wage laborer. Some days there was work, many days there wasn't. His mother stitched clothes for neighbors, earning just enough to buy rice and lentils. Their house was not really a house, just a single room with cracked walls and a leaking roof. When it rained, Arjun would hold a bucket to catch water while his mother prayed silently. From a young age, Arjun learned one harsh truth: life does not treat everyone equally. While other children went to school with clean uniforms and lunch boxes, Arjun often went hungry and barefoot. But even in poverty, he had a dream. Every night, lying on the floor, staring at the broken ceiling, he whispered to himself, "One day, my life will be different." School was a struggle. Arjun was intelligent, but intelligence alone doesn't pay fees. Many times, he was sent back home because he hadn't paid tuition. At the age of 12, he started working after school washing dishes at a roadside restaurant, earning a few coins. People laughed at him. "Why do you even study? People like you are born to struggle." Those words hurt, but they also lit a fire inside him. He decided, "I will study not to impress people, but to escape this life." After years of hardship, Arjun completed school with good marks, but college fees were impossible. So he moved to the city with just one bag and 500 rupees. The city was cruel. He slept in crowded rooms, worked 14 hours a day, and ate once a day. He applied for countless jobs and faced endless rejections. One day, after losing his job, he sat alone on a footpath, hungry and exhausted. For the first time, he cried and thought, "Maybe this is my limit." But then he remembered his mother's tired hands and his father's broken back, and he stood up. Arjun got a small sales job. He failed miserably. He tried a small business, lost all his savings. He tried again, failed again. Friends disappeared. Relatives mocked him. "You should have stayed poor. At least you were safe." At 27 years old, Arjun was still broke, tired, and alone. One night, he looked in the mirror and asked himself, "Will I quit? Or will I fight?" That night, he made a promise: "I will fail as many times as needed, but I will not stop." Instead of chasing quick money, Arjun focused on learning. He read books, watched lectures, learned skills late at night after work. He learned about sales, business, mindset, and money. Slowly, he started improving. He got a better job. He saved a little. He started a small side business, this time with planning and patience. The profits were small, but for the first time, it worked. That small success gave him confidence. At 32, Arjun invested everything into expanding his business. Then disaster struck. The market crashed out, partners betrayed him. He lost almost everything again. This time, the pain was deeper. He was tired of starting over. But then he realized something powerful. Every failure had taught him something. He was no longer the same poor boy. He had skills, experience, and resilience. So once more, he started again. This time, Arjun moved smarter, not harder. He built systems, hired carefully, focused on long-term growth. Slowly, his business grew, then faster, then exponentially. At 38 years old, Arjun made his first million. Not overnight. Not by luck, but through years of pain, patience, and persistence. Money changed his lifestyle but not his values. He built a house for his parents, paid for children's education in his village, helped others start businesses. One day, standing on a stage, he said, "I didn't become a millionaire because I was special. I became one because I never quit." If you are struggling today, if you feel behind in life, if you failed again and again, your current situation is not your final destination. Being slow is okay. Stopping is not. Zero is not the end. It's the beginning. Success doesn't come to the smartest or luckiest. It comes to those who refuse to give up. So stand up. Try again. And keep going. Because one day, your story will inspire millions.